On a balmy May evening in 2011, the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas thrummed with electricity. The crowd, a vibrant mix of boxing purists, casual fans, and celebrities, packed the stands, their voices a rising tide of anticipation. At the center of it all stood Manny Pacquiao, the Filipino sensation, a man whose meteoric rise had made him a global icon. Across the ring was Shane Mosley, the American veteran, his weathered face a map of battles fought and won. The WBO welterweight title hung in the balance, but this fight was more than a championship. It was a collision of eras, a test of speed against experience, of relentless aggression against calculated craft. The air crackled as the world waited to see who would emerge victorious under the glaring Nevada lights. As the first bell echoed, Pacquiao sprang into action, his feet a blur on the canvas. His jab, sharp and precise, flicked out like a serpent's tongue, probing Mosley's high guard. Mosley, at 39, moved with the caution of a man who'd seen it all, his eyes scanning for an opening to unleash his vaunted right hand. The opening round was a study in contrasts. Pacquiao's frenetic energy against Mosley's measured calm. The Filipino's punches came in bursts, quick combinations that tested Mosley's reflexes, while the American countered sparingly, his experience a shield against the younger man's onslaught. The crowd leaned forward, sensing the tension, the promise of an explosive clash. Just beneath the surface. By the third round, Pacquiao found his rhythm. A vicious left hand connected with Mosley's jaw, a thunderclap that sent the American staggering. The referee signaled a knockdown, and the arena erupted. Mosley, his pride stung, rose quickly, but the momentum had shifted. Pacquiao, sensing weakness, pressed forward, his punches a whirlwind of speed and power. His footwork was a marvel, darting in and out, creating angles that left Mosley a step behind. The veteran, to his credit, absorbed the punishment, his chin, a testament to years in the ring. But the gap in speed was undeniable. Pacquiao's hands moved like lightning, while Mosley struggled to keep pace. The fourth and fifth rounds saw Pacquiao's dominance grow. His combinations were surgical, a left to the body, followed by a right to the head, each punch thrown with intent. Mosley, ever resilient, landed a sharp counter right in the fifth, a reminder of his pedigree as a three-division champion. The crowd roared, but the moment was fleeting. Pacquiao's stamina seemed endless, his energy a constant force that wore down Mosley's defenses. The Filipino's ability to maintain such intensity was almost otherworldly, his fists a blur as he peppered Mosley with shots. The American's face showed the strain, his legs less steady, but his heart kept him in the fight. As the fight crossed its midpoint, a controversial moment sparked debate. In the 10th round, Mosley pushed Pacquiao to the canvas, a move the referee controversially ruled as a knockdown. Boos rained down from Pacquiao's supporters, but the Filipino's response was immediate. His eyes burned with defiance as he unleashed a barrage of punches, lefts and rights, that forced Mosley into a defensive shell. The American clinched to slow the onslaught, his movement a desperate bid to buy time. The crowd, now on its feet, chanted, "Manny, Manny," as Pacquiao's aggression turned the ring into his stage. The scorecards were drifting further out of Mosley's reach, but his resolve never wavered. In the championship rounds, Pacquiao's mastery was undeniable. He feinted and weaved, setting traps that Mosley, slowed by age and punishment, could only narrowly avoid. The Filipino's confidence was palpable, his smile flashing between combinations, as if he knew the fight was his. Mosley, battered but unbowed, landed occasional punches, each one a testament to his grit. But they were too few, too far between. Pacquiao's footwork kept him elusive, a phantom target that frustrated Mosley's efforts to mount a comeback. The arena pulsed with energy, the chants growing louder as the final bell approached. When the final bell rang, the outcome was clear. The judges' scores 119 to 108, 120 to 108, and 120 to 107 reflected Pacquiao's dominance. The crowd erupted, a tidal wave of cheers for the man who turned the fight into a showcase or texture, showcase of his brilliance. Pacquiao, gracious in victory, praised Mosley's toughness, while the American acknowledged the better man with a nod of respect. The stats painted a vivid picture. Pacquiao landed 182 of 552 punches, a 33% connect rate, while Mosley managed just 82 of 260, a 31% rate. The numbers confirmed what the eyes had seen. Pacquiao's speed, volume, and precision were simply overwhelming. The night belonged to Pacquiao, but both men left the ring with their legacies intact. For Pacquiao, the victory was another jewel in his crown, cementing his status as a global icon whose charisma and ferocity transcended the sport. For Mosley, it was a valiant stand, a reminder of his heart even in the face of a younger, faster foe. The MGM Grand's lights dimmed, but the echoes of their clash lingered, a chapter in boxing's storied history. The fight was more than a title defense. It was a testament to the sport's ability to captivate, to pit human will against human skill, and to create moments that resonate long after the final bell. The numbers underscored what the eyes had seen. Pacquiao's speed, volume, and precision were simply overwhelming. In the aftermath, the fight cemented Pacquiao's status as a global icon, a fighter who transcended the sport with his blend of ferocity and charisma. For Mosley, it was a valiant effort, a reminder of his grit even in defeat. The night belonged to